What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
I'll never forget the day I arrived at the Jah Ocean View Hotel, Dubai. I was so excited to start my vacation, but little did I know, it would turn out to be a complete disaster. As I walked into the lobby, I was greeted by the security guards, who seemed more like prison wardens than welcoming hosts. They stared at me with a mixture of disdain and suspicion, making me feel like a criminal. I asked them nicely if I could enter the hotel from the other entrance, and they refused, citing some obscure rule that I'm sure only exists in their imagination. What kind of hotel doesn't allow its guests to enter from any entrance they please? It's like they wanted to make me feel like I'm not welcome here. But I didn't let that little incident deter me from my excitement. I checked in and went to my room, only to find that it was not clean. I mean, not clean is an understatement. The room was a mess. There were dirty pillows, towels with makeup stains, and surfaces covered in layers of dust. It was like they hadn't cleaned the room in weeks. I was appalled. How could a hotel of this stature be so negligent? I immediately called housekeeping, but they didn't show up until hours later. And when they did, they just dumped a bunch of new towels and sheets on the floor and left. No apologies, no explanation, nothing. It was like they didn't even care that I was stuck in a dirty room. But the room was just the beginning. The breakfast buffet was a joke. The croissants were rock hard, the waffles were soggy, and the fruit was old and brown. It was like they had just thrown some stale food on a plate and called it a day. And don't even get me started on the service. The staff seemed completely disinterested in helping me. They just stood around, chatting with each other, while I waited for someone to refill my coffee cup. And then there was the incident with the restaurant receptionist. I asked her for a glass of water, and she refused, saying that they didn't have any water. Can you believe that? A hotel that doesn't have water? It's like they were trying to torture me. But the worst part was the management. They didn't care about any of my complaints. They just kept sending me generic apology emails and promises to look into it. Look into it? Are you kidding me? I'm stuck in this dump, and you're going to look into it? It was like they were just trying to placate me, not actually fix the problems. As I sat in the lobby, waiting for my room to be cleaned, I couldn't help but feel like I was in some kind of nightmare. The Jah Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, was supposed to be a 5-star hotel, but it felt more like a hostel. I was surrounded by people who didn't care about me or my experience. They just wanted my money. I asked myself, how could a hotel of this caliber be so bad? And then it hit me, they're just trying to make a quick buck off of unsuspecting tourists. They don't care about quality or customer service. They just want to fill their rooms and collect their money. As I left the hotel, I felt a sense of sadness wash over me. I had been so excited to stay at the Jah Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, and it had turned out to be a complete disaster. I had wasted my money and my time on a hotel that didn't care about me. But as I looked back at the hotel, I realized that I wasn't alone. There were others out there who had experienced the same thing. And that's when I knew I had to speak out. I had to tell my story, so that others wouldn't make the same mistake. So, to all of you out there who are considering staying at the Jah Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, let me tell you, don't do it. Trust me, you'll regret it. Instead, find a hotel that actually cares about its customers. Find a hotel that will treat you with respect and dignity. And to the management of the Jah Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, I have one thing to say: shame on you. Shame on you for taking advantage of unsuspecting tourists. Shame on you for not caring about your customers. And shame on you for ruining my vacation. What do you think, guys? Have you ever had a similar experience at a hotel? Share your stories with me in the comments below. Okay, here is let's be frank. The area surrounding the Jah Ocean View Hotel in Dubai. It's a bit of a letdown. It's not actively bad, precisely. It's just disappointing. A shimmering facade concealing a tangle of frustrations. After meticulously examining feedback from travelers, it's become painfully clear that businesses nearby operate under a pattern of inflated promises, questionable service, and a general disregard for a pleasant customer experience. It feels like a meticulously crafted illusion, designed to separate tourists from their money. It genuinely saddens me. I envisioned a haven of hospitality, a seamless extension of the hotel's quality. Instead, it feels predatory. Let's break down what you, as a traveler, are likely to encounter. It's a consistent theme. Businesses nearby, almost universally, feel designed to maximize profit at the expense of genuine enjoyment. The whole area is like a beautifully wrapped gift box, containing a slightly used sock, Let's start with the shopping. Dubai Marina Mall, for instance. While aesthetically pleasing, a modern, sprawling space, it's an exercise in extracting funds. A lot of people mention a certain, unsettling atmosphere. The comments about the attention from some male patrons, described as staring, suggest a discomfort many female travelers unfortunately experience. It's deeply concerning and paints a picture of a space where not everyone feels safe and respected. More practically, there's a pervasive sense of being nickel and dimed. The parking, for example. It's become a minefield. People describe arriving for a quick lunch and being hit with exorbitant parking fees, without any prior warning. 80 AED for a simple shopping trip? It feels calculated. A deliberate trap. Then there are the complaints about water filters not working, toilets opening late, and the sudden introduction of hourly parking charges. It all adds up to a feeling of being actively exploited. It's like the mall is less interested in shoppers and more interested in their wallets. There was even a story about someone getting trapped in the parking garage for 2 hours on a Saturday night, with the contact number going unanswered. Frankly, it's terrifying. Moving on to wellness, we have Dreamworks Spa. Now, the idea of a relaxing massage sounds appealing, doesn't it? Unfortunately, the reality seems problematic. Several reviews highlighted intensely negative experiences with the massages themselves. Reports of rough handling, leading to lasting pain, are incredibly disturbing. It's not just about skill, the atmosphere is lacking. Reviewers mentioned it feels basic, lacking ambience and even having to ask for music to be played. Then there's the communication barrier, therapists allegedly unable to understand English. And a recurring issue, aggressive upselling, being badgered to purchase packages they don't need. A few reports also mention a general lack of hygiene. One person detailed a manicure where the nail technician didn't wear gloves. It's a picture of a spa operating far below acceptable standards, prioritizing profit over well-being. The recurring theme of unfulfilled bookings, unanswered messages and rude responses on WhatsApp, adds another layer of frustration. It's a place that promises pampering but delivers disappointment. Then there's Kababji Grill. On the surface, Lebanese food in Dubai sounds fantastic. But, based on feedback, it's a gamble. A significant number of complaints focus on shockingly poor service. Wait times are excessive, even when the restaurant is quiet. Requests are ignored, orders are forgotten, and staff seem actively disengaged. Beyond that, there's a consistent stream of complaints about food quality. Portions are described as small and misleading, particularly with delivery orders. They're showing you one thing on the menu and delivering something else entirely. And there's a recurring issue with undercooked food, delivered cold. A guest described being served food that was so salty it was inedible. It's not simply a matter of taste, it's a disregard for basic culinary standards. People have been accused of lying over a single missing dish. It's almost aggressively bad. Now, let's address the supposed luxury dining experience at Trèsind Dubai. While the presentation is often lauded, the experience is riddled with issues. The biggest complaint? The service. It's described as rushed, impersonal, and bordering on rude. People mention dishes being served back to back, leaving no time to savor the flavors. And for vegans? Forget about it. Reviewers were met with indifference and a complete lack of understanding regarding dietary requirements. There's a story of a birthday celebration ruined by the timing of a cake delivery, and another, sighs, tired voice, okay, so, like. Ja Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, you know? Nice place, shiny, tourists come, take pictures, happy. But around there, some shops, some people. Not so nice. Just hear me out. First, businesses near Ja Ocean View Hotel, Dubai sometimes. How to say? They see tourist, they see money, they think, ah, easy. Like this one souvenir shop, oh, it was bad. You buy something? Yes. Maybe pretty scarf, nice price, okay. But then, card machine accidentally charges you twice. Or 3 times. And the shop guy? Oh no, mistake, system problem, sorry. But money already gone. And tourist? Already back home before they see bank statement. What happens next? Probably nothing. Card company maybe fixes, maybe not. Shop keeps doing it. Because who checks, right? Then, the taxis. Not all, but some. Near Ja Ocean View Hotel, Dubai, they see you, fresh luggage, confused face. Meter broken. Oh, suddenly ride costs 5 times more. And you? Too tired, too new, you pay. What happens? Driver laughs, does it again tomorrow. You cry in hotel room. Worst one. Fake discount jewelry stores. They say special price, just for you. But the gold? Not gold. The diamond? Glass. And you don't know until you're back home, showing your friend, and they laugh at you. Oh, you got scammed in Dubai? And the shop? Still there. Still smiling. It's just sad laugh. Why? Why trick people who just want nice holiday? Ja Ocean View Hotel, Dubai is beautiful, but outside, some people just see walking wallets. You come happy, you leave less happy. And they? Still there. Waiting. Quiet, tired, that's all. Just be careful, okay?